Hello students. So in our last video we have seen how we can find out the solution of a quadratic equations by using factorization method. So in this video we are going to see how we can find out the solution of a quadratic equations by using quadratic formula. Okay, what is a quadratic formula? Let us derive the quadratic formula. So general quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. Okay, so let us find out the quadratic formula, the derivation of quadratic formula by using completing the square method. Means you have to form the square. So let us take a as common, x square plus b by a x plus c by a equal to 0. So when you take a as common, you can just use the distributive property. The equations become ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, so now a cannot be equal to 0, because if a is 0, then this quadratic equation no longer be a quadratic equations, because the x square term will be 0. So here, so x square plus b by a x plus c by a equal to 0. So let us do the squaring method. That is x squared plus, this is 2 into ax into the b by twice a plus b by twice a whole square minus b by twice a whole square plus c by a. The c by a equal to 0. Okay, so here we have used this three terms to make the square. Okay, so b by twice a whole square, this is we have added, then we have subtracted the same number, that is b by twice a whole square, means the result will be 0. Okay, there will be no difference, we are not adding anything on the left hand side. Okay, so if you add any equation on the left hand side, you have to add the same value on the right hand side. So here we are just rewriting the equations. So from the three terms, we can write as x plus b by twice a whole square. Okay, so this will be a plus b whole square. That's the first identity we are using. Now this second two terms, the last two terms, you can transfer it to the right hand side. That is b by twice a whole square minus c by a. Okay, so now x plus b by twice a whole square, this is equal to, you can take 4a square as common. So if you remove this square sign, then if you remove this bracket, then it will be b square divided by 4a square. The b square divided by 4a square minus c by a, what is the LCM of the denominator? It is 4a square. Then in the numerator, b square minus 4ac. If you have any problem to understand this, so you can just give me in the comment box, then I am going to give you further explanation on this. Okay, I think you have understood this. So if you have any problem, you can just ask me. Then x plus b by twice a, so this is equal to plus minus root over, that is b square divided by 4ac divided by 4a square. Okay, this is 4a square. This is 4a square. So now you can bring this b by twice a from the left hand side to the right hand side, it becomes the minus b by twice a. Then if you take the square root of 4a square, then it becomes twice a. So here it is plus minus symbol. Okay, so this is 2a. Then on the numerator it becomes b square minus 4ac. Okay, so now you can take this x equal to, this is twice a, is the LCM, is minus b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac. Okay, so this is the quadratic formula. What is a quadratic formula? So this is the derivation of this quadratic formula from the general quadratic equations. So the quadratic formula is x equal to minus b plus minus root over the b square minus 4ac divided by twice a. Okay, this is twice a. Okay, so if you know the values of a, b, c of the quadratic equations, then you can find out the solution. You can find out the values of x. Okay, so let us take an example of let us take a quadratic equations. The x square minus x minus 12 equal to 0. So if you compare this equation which is general quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, then what will be the value of a equal to what is coefficient of x square? So here equal to 1. The coefficient of x is b, here it is minus 1. And what is the constant of c? Equal to minus 12. So the quadratic formula is x equal to minus b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac divided by twice a. So we are using this plus minus means you are going to get two values of x. So it is a quadratic equation. So quadratic equation has maximum two solutions. Two values we are going to get of the variables which satisfy the equations. Okay. So here now put the values of the b, a, b and c. That is b is minus 1 plus minus the root over b square is this is minus 1 whole square, then minus 4 into a equal to how much? This is a equal to 1 and c equal to minus 12. Okay, and the a is 1. So this is equal to 1 plus minus. If you find out this is 1 minus 1 whole square means 1, then this is plus 48, then it becomes 49. 49 divided by 2. That this is equal to 1 plus minus the square root of 49 is 7. The 7 divided by 2. Okay. So here you can take. So you are going to get two values of x. First you can take the positive symbol. The x equal to the 1 plus 7 divided by 2. This is equal to how much? This is 4. Or the x equal to this is you can take this. Now you can take the minus 1 minus 7 divided by 2. This is equal to say minus 3. So x equal to 4 and minus 3. These are the solutions of the quadratic equations by we have find out by using quadratic formula. Okay, that's all for today. I am bringing more relevant content of this particular chapter quadratic equations. Some of the more difficulty level, I am going to take more difficulty level of questions in the next video. Thank you.